Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share a product with you that I am very excited about. It is something that apparently has been out for years and years and years, and my understanding is there was a slight reformulation to make it even better. So for me it's a new product. For some of you it's new because I guess if there was a slight reformulation then technically it's different, but it's been around forever and ever, and if you don't know about it, now's the time. It is Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto-replenish hydrator. Now there are a couple of Moisture Surge items. I have like a spray that I got from a Sephora 100-point thing, which I like. And there's another Moisture Surge cream, and it's more of a gel style cream rather than a conventional cream. There's another one out there which I've tried and it's lovely, but this one is like on another level. So this video is specifically about the one that says 72 hours. So you want to make sure that if you like what I say about this video and if you're curious, that you try or buy the one that says 72-hour, not to be confused with the other one. That being said, if you have normal skin or oily skin, you might want the other one. But if you are dry like a desert like I am and you don't want anybody to know by looking at you, definitely keep watching this video. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. As you can see today, I've actually made a few videos free of makeup. I actually am feeling very good about my skin. I usually do, but I'm feeling especially good about it because I actually just had this horrible, horrible, horrible reaction. It was not to this product, obviously, but I had this horrible, horrible reaction. I had to call it I just had to call out of life for 2 days. My face was so swollen, and it was just terrible, and I honestly thought it was going to take a while for my skin to recover because I am very sensitive to a lot of different things, but it healed eventually, and I actually think my skin looks better than it ever has. I can totally feel, like, I can feel a slight tightness in here because that's where my skin was stretched out, but I swear to God my skin like looks better than it ever has. So I don't know, maybe that thing I reacted horribly to actually worked really well. But anyway, if you're curious about that, please comment below and I can make a video about it. But for now, I'd rather stick to more positive things, products that do not break me out, and products that kind of help me along. So this one, again, is a product from Clinique. It's been around for a while. I was actually talking to somebody the other day who said that she's been using it for years. I've been using it for several months now, and it's really one of the most hydrating lotions that I've ever used. The thing that's very unusual about this and why I was really skeptical about this is because this is actually more of a gel type of lotion. I don't even like using the word lotion because to me lotion is definitely something creamier and thinner, and cream is something creamy and thick, and this is more of a gel, and I do not like gels. I'm not a fan. Now, there's nothing wrong with gels. I don't want to make it sound like they're ineffective or not good. They're fantastic if you're the right skin type for them, and generally speaking, gels are great for like oily skin people, or if you're normal. I mean, if you're normal, you can wear whatever you want. It's really just up to you. Gels are generally not something that I use because I'm very dry and I'm very dehydrated, and gels just don't do anything for me. I will say, just as a side note, I always love to give the exceptions because I think they're worth noting. Belif actually made a gel. They were the first person, or they were the first company or brand that did a gel cream that I thought was worth trying, mostly because I got it from Sephora and I always just kind of want to try anything that I get from there. I tried it and actually worked really well. And so for me, it was like, oh, this is actually good. But I'm going to hold on to it for the summer when it's like more humid and you're more sweaty, because in the winter, even though that worked, I still want something that just seeps right in, makes me feel like I'm moisturized from the inside out, as opposed to just something that just sits on your skin, which for me is what most face creams do. And creams for your body as well. So that Belif one I thought was very good, and then more recently they came up with a cream version for dry skin, which I think is even better if you're a dry skin person. But I still have my gel and I still hold on to it, and I'm actually, now that the weather's nicer, I could use that. But I have this, and this is phenomenal. So this was only the second ever gel product that I really love as a dry skin person. This is made for people, I would say this is made for people who are dehydrated and really dry. So the way I would explain this, and I've actually seen and heard some stuff about this, written up about this, or some, people have told me because I've been curious about it and I asked about it and I talked to folks. This is designed, and I think this was the reformulation, the difference between the original and new one. This is designed to go into your skin and hydrate it from the inside. So that thing I was saying earlier, what I look for in skincare is what makes me feel hydrated from the inside out. This is designed to do that. So it's supposed to kind of like seep all the way into your skin, and almost like if you're imagining like little wells under your skin that hold your moisture. Like mine are dry. There's like not a drop of water in any of them. So when I use this or another product that I really, really like, the feeling is that this is going inside and filling those little wells so that they are moist and juicy. Um, Obviously, it's going on topically, so you feel it in your skin. You feel that kind of plumpness and that hydration. But more importantly, I'm feeling it from within, because there is nothing worse to me than putting something on your skin. And yeah, it's like oily or whatever, which if you have dry skin is not bothersome. I know if you're oily, you don't want to hear about your skin feeling oily. When you're dry, you don't care. You're like, put it all on me. But when it's sitting on top and it feels oily and you still feel like dry on the inside, is so, so, so uncomfortable. So if you're dry, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not dry, you might not know what I'm talking about. But trust me when I say it's very, very off-putting to be in your own skin and feel uncomfortable and feel that sense of like, okay, there's something hydrating and oily on the outside, but it still feels like dry, and like I almost feel like I can't move my face as well, because it's just like, I don't know, it's like dry, like the desert. So this product really blew me away because I put it on. I wasn't expecting anything from it. Honestly, I like Clinique and I have a lot of Clinique stuff, but I wasn't expecting a gel cream to do anything at all. I thought I was going to put it on, I'll have it on, I'll wash it off, I'll put on something better. I put it on, and for some reason, something inside this was different. It really felt like it was seeping in like my favorite face cream. It just felt like it was going all the way in, and I felt really, really hydrated, and I felt, I know this sounds like a silly word, but I felt juicy. Like my skin felt juicy. Like if you squeeze my cheek, like moisture is just going to flow out of it. It sounds stupid, but again, if you are dry and dehydrated, you know exactly what I am talking about. So I was really immediately blown away by this, and I used it, you know, like I kept using it, and I was actually expecting it to not work as well after a while, because sometimes things will work really beautifully, like a mask. A mask will work beautifully, but you don't necessarily expect to have that same level of moisture from a mask if you use it every day. I find that things start to get ineffective, sort of like hair products. Like you change your hair products because after a while they don't work anymore. This was consistently working for me. And then I also had heard that that could be used as a mask. Now, if you want to hear about things that can be used sort of topically as skincare, but also work as a mask, I know that didn't make sense, but like just stay with me. I also just did a video on something for a lip mask from Fresh, so click on the box below for that video. So this is another one of those, like the Fresh lip balm, which can be used as a lip mask. This is another one of those like dual property items. You can use it as a face cream. That is how it's intended to be used, but it works well enough that you can use it as a night mask. So basically what I do is I do my cleansing routine, double cleanse, toning, whatever I'm going to do, and then I put this on, and maybe I just put a little bit extra on so that when I sleep through the night, it kind of gets me through the night. So at any rate, I am a huge fan of this, so I'll just give you some stats from the bottle. It's allergy tested, which I believe everything from Clinique is. It's 100% fragrance free. You can use it under, or it says over makeup, which is interesting. I suppose that means if you have like I get dry patches here, I suppose I could pat it in over. I haven't tried it that way. And you can use it as it says 5-minute mask. But I would just say to you, yeah, you can absolutely use it as a 5-minute mask if you want to go in heavier and then take it off and then do your makeup for the day. Like if you're using it as skin prep for makeup, totally do that. But personally, I feel like that's kind of a waste of the product to take it off. Like just leave it on. It's a good cream. So just leave it on and just make sure it's not so heavy or thick that you can't do what you need to do. And then I use it as a mask at night. So I use it as a sleeping mask, and I would absolutely not wash it off after 5 minutes. Just keep it on. It's just going to keep working for you. Let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, it's the Moisture Surge. Again, it's the 72-hour. It's really one of the best things I ever found. And if you are a person that wants that extra bit of hydration, even if you're not really dry, I think it's worth using. I know that I'm doing this video at the end of winter. I wish I had discovered it like at the tippy beginning of winter or the end of fall. But if you're dry skin, you're dry skin all the time, and this is going to be great for you all year long. And where it is a gel type of consistency, you might even like it better for the summer than what you're normally using. The same way I can actually use the Belif in the summer, whereas I normally I wouldn't want to use it just because I am so dry. But I would say to those of you who are like normal or like maybe combo with a normal dry in it, definitely remember this for the winter. If you're not wanting to try it now because you don't feel like you need that extra bit, remember it for the winter. I will also say that you should be moisturizing your face no matter what your skin type all year long. I know that some people just wait till it's so dry and then they start moisturizing, but you really should be moisturizing all of the time. It's something that is better for your skin. It will make your makeup go on better. And I believe firmly, I could be wrong, I am not a doctor. I'm not anything that has any sort of scientific credibility when it comes to these things, but I am a person who has had a very consistent regimen when it comes to moisturizing my skin, face, body, and lips. And I do think it's made a difference. I do think as you get older, when things start to show up, I think the one thing that I feel really good about is the fact that I started being really, really fanatical about making sure that I'm consistent with my skincare, whatever it is. I don't care if it's high end, low end, just do it and be consistent about it. I think that's really important. So for those of you who don't do the moisturizing thing all the time, please just start doing it. I feel very strongly about that in my personal situation. It's made a huge difference. I do it all the time, all year long. I live in Boston. It is stupid humid here in the summer, and I know that you don't really feel like putting anything on. I still do it. I still do it. I put it on, even if I have to pat some of it off, if it feels like a little too much, I still put it on. I think you should too. And if you're dry, if you tell me you're dry and you're uncomfortable, and then I ask you what you use and you tell me you're not using anything, I'm totally, totally going to give you a hard time about it. Because if you're dry, like, this is just for your sense of sanity and comfort. So, at any rate, that was just my little spiel. I hope you didn't mind it, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up to this video. If you have anything to say about this product or anything similar, please leave it in your comments below. If you have any questions about, like, what do I mean when I say use it as a mask, like if you want further detail or anything, please just ask in the comments below. I'm always, always happy to chat with you and give you any information that I have. But again, fantastic product. Not sponsored video, just something that I came across that I love and think is just amazing. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please join me again for my next video, which will be coming up very soon. Take care and have a great day.